Hello, I'm Martin Fencka and welcome to another episode of Let's Play Civilization 5 as the Aztecs. Today, I would like to probably capture Breda and peace out with William and capture some more Carthaginian cities, basically vassalize it today if possible. I know that initially the plan was take Breda and Amsterdam on this side, but our happiness is going down pretty quickly. I was able to get a little bit more off camera. I found one garrison unit that I moved into the city, so that's extra happiness. But overall, it's pretty bad. And when we consider the cities that we still want to take from Carthage, we might get into trouble with happiness for a while, so I don't want to push it too much. But, well, we'll see how it goes. Maybe we'll be able to handle it somehow. In the end, it really will depend on how fast the happiness will be going down, how much we can handle. Okay, what we definitely need is extra melee unit in this area. We have a ton of range units, but nothing to protect them with. So I decided to move this Tercio north. Well, not exactly. I expected to move this way, but whatever. I guess it's faster this way. And we'll just replace him with this one so that we still have the happiness. That's one thing. Yeah, you can stay in the city, and I think now we can end the turn. Or actually, no. There's one more thing. Let's move the explorer this way. I want to see if there are some workers, settlers, caravans, something that we could maybe pillage in this area. Also, I want to see how many ships exactly Carthage has in this bay. Thinking about attacking Zamoringia if we have to, but it will be only possible if there isn't that many ships in this area. There are, then we wouldn't be able to keep the city, and the last thing we need now is to flip a city. Okay, now we can end the turn, I think. We are working on the road here, that's fine. What do we want to fix? Oh, let's actually build a mine here. This city could use some more production, I'd say. And there's one more thing I just realized. Marseille has only 11 strength, which means our corvettes should be able to take it very easily without any help from ranged ships. Yeah, like 3 attacks and it should go down. I'll just raise the city, I really don't care about it, but it will help us with the whole vassalization thing. Okay, now we can end the turn. And let's keep an eye on this side. Like the Russian units incoming. No, I'm not selling you my paper. Not like this is really dangerous when it comes to how advanced the units are, right? Just pikemen isn't exactly the top of the line now, but if they can attack our range units, it still could be a problem. She wanted to defend only. Shouldn't be moving this far, I would say. Can we just move back a little bit, but still keep hitting the city? We could maybe... Could we do this? Need more melee units. Oh, hello. Is this a new knight? Yep. Well, that is useful. That's another unit that we can move north. Let's kill that heavy skirmisher and keep killing more Dutch units. This works perfectly. Okay. Yeah. This is the problem. If I take the city, he'll probably take it back immediately. All this thing. How bad idea is this? We'll get hit by the city on the night and maybe something that's inside the city. I think we can handle that. Actually, no, wait. Right, we can move away. We also liberate the city, but I think if I just liberate it, France would lose it again. I don't want to defend it. Now let's just raise it. It's a horrible city anyway. Okay. We should be able to take some more. Let's see. Takes the city. You will take it. And I'll annex this one. Well, first let's see what we got here. Again, it's not amazing. At least we kept the science and culture. Aqueduct isn't bad. The reason why I want to keep this city is it has access to Mount Kilimanjaro, so probably is something we want to have. And it's one of the cities that I would probably replace if I had access to colonists, but because we only have pioneers, it's just not worth it. What do you want to work? Food and production and everything above 3 food, probably. Like no food around here. We will probably have to work these farms as well. Definitely want to work Kilimanjaro. The marble. How many people do we still have? 4. Don't even have enough decent tiles. Well, this will do these 2 mines. Probably university. Well, we can't work university as long as the city is in resistance. Whatever. I'll just work something. But well, that's a lot of unhappiness. But We will have to do something about the city later. Maybe I'll buy some tiles. We need more food. And we also need courthouse, so we'll start there. And then we'll see. Okay, you're done with the gold. Let's actually replace this farm. I think I'd rather have a village on the road. What do you want to take? I think drill and get closer to blitz. And attack. Can I somehow get rid of this village? I'd really like to build it on the road. This doesn't make sense. Wait, back. Let's kill the Tercio. And move back to the capital. Worker can start working on the tile immediately. What about you? It's safe to stay here. Probably for now. Yeah, because we won't be using this army anymore. Definitely can't attack Zamorizhia. I may as well move some of these units south. Because if Russia decides to declare, which is very likely, I would say, could use some help. Okay, we'll move as well, let's say here, and the rest will stay. Oh, hey. Okay, this ship will be fine. There isn't anything that belongs to us in this area, and if it decides to come closer our fleets, it should die immediately. Can we start doing some damage to the city? We can, but maybe it would be better to first attack the Tercio. Let's see. 3, 4. It's fine. I'd really like to kill him there. Okay, that works. And we can even send some land units. I'll have to be careful because it seems that Assyria is also preparing for an attack. And I want to take the city myself and then give it to Assyria for the bonus we get from that. It won't be the end of the world if he took the city. I want him to have it in the end anyway, but it'd be better if we could get the bonus, really. Okay, Great Admiral, do we need him? We have one on this side, but I'm planning to build a fleet on this side as well, so maybe I should keep him, just move him to the city for now. Later he'll join the fleet. You can stay here. What about the corvette? No, still can't reach the galleass. Well, just repair, and maybe it comes closer. Wait. And what can we do with the knight? I could keep him here. Because Russia shouldn't be able to attack him when he's inside Dutch territory. See. And he should slow down the movement of Russian units here. I'm basically trying to protect the Tercio by moving here. And also I'm trying to save the knight, moving away from the city, but it's not enough now. And if I enter this tile, I will lose the knight if Russia declares. And I think that she will declare next turn. AI doesn't move this close unless it wants to attack, like, really next turn. Maybe 2 turns. Oh, okay. I didn't notice we had another academy here. We are not working. Let's work it. Fast is still growing. 16 turns isn't bad. Probably the best option. There's global monopoly on jewelry. Else, no. Oh, the knight was a new unit from a city-state ally. Okay, well, good for us. This is the problem. Boredom, illiteracy, crime, everything. Well, start with amphitheater, and then we probably go like baths, and maybe start building circuses. How much production do we have around here? Not much. Oh, we don't have herbalists. Let's start there. Wait. Afraid that we may lose the knight. He has quite a few promotions. Hope that the Tercio can handle it. The cannon should be fine. It's inside Dutch territory. Okay, go. Let's find out. There we go. That really wasn't a big surprise. You want a peace treaty? No, I don't think so. I still want to take Breda in this war. We didn't lose anything. It was close, but it worked. You want marble? It's making 50 gold per turn. You know what? Let's get some money from him now. Pay 17. Oh, you would. And there's another great profit. Yeah, with all the cities that we are capturing now, it's really not a big surprise that we got another one. I will have to leave one corvette behind, make sure that Carthage isn't sending some random ships from this side to recapture Marseille. Stay here, I think. What? How did the Lancers survived? 1, 2, 3. Okay, let's just finish him off. I hope that we can kill both crossbowmen. Okay, good. Gonna kill this one. Okay, enough. We don't have to finish the fort. Just wanted to get rid of the village, so now we can build it on the road. Send more units. Let's check if Carthage is willing to negotiate. No, not yet. And I'll send the Great Prophet. I think on this tile, it's one of those tiles that just is getting on my nerves. Lonely farm that will never get any adjacency bonuses, so may as well get something useful there. Yeah, let's move the cannon out of here. It really isn't safe. Oh, don't think I can find more damage. Pikeman will survive. And where is the Tercio here? What does it look like with happiness? 18 somehow. The happiness is still holding even though we are capturing more cities. So that's a bit of a surprise. Just keep hitting the city. Lost garrison, so it should go down much faster now. Yeah, what about the knight? Could maybe send him this way, but I don't think that he can really do anything in this area. Can't barely handle the American knight one-on-one, so if they send more units, won't be able to do anything. Let's just move back. Heal up. New policy. Now we have two really good options. I'm thinking about scientific revolution. We are about to get a great engineer. Extra yields would be useful. I think let's actually check our scientist. Well, first of all, come on. Porcelain Tower then gives us a scientist, so that would be again 25% better yields from him. But what I want to see is How soon do we get another scientist? Merchant, musician, scientist. Wow, that's gonna take a long time. We have some engineers quite close though. Or just 10% to science and growth until the end of the game. Okay, this is just too good for us with the permanent golden age. Okay, let's go for enlightenment first. 950. So that was like 100 science and around 40 turns extra golden age. Yeah, that is amazing. Okay. Anything else? City connection. That should help with happiness. That was... This guy? Maybe he's still working. Did we get the connection? Connect those cities with the harbors. I mean, the lighthouse somewhere. Well, doesn't matter. The important thing is that finally all these northern cities should be connected. We are up to 24 happiness. What's the biggest problem? 34 crime, 24, 21 occupied cities, and quite a lot of boredom, surprisingly. That we should be able to fix if we build circuses everywhere, and we are about to get scientific theory, so that's what we are waiting for. Yeah, I think it'll be fine. We can just keep capturing cities. Maybe I'll even go after Amsterdam. Or... Oh, with this new war, maybe we will just peace out, get extra golden age. Instead of Amsterdam, go after Moscow, take Moscow first with Yaroslavl to make some room around here. And then we just attack Amsterdam from the north with these planes, so it'll make it much easier to take it if we can freely maneuver around. Yeah, I think that's the best plan. How much money do we have? 6,000. I don't want to spend it. We need it for the wonder. Well, let's just work the market then. I work in workshop, so in 11 turns we can change that. Okay, Paris. Again, we are missing quite a few basic buildings. What's the biggest problem? Crime. So let's start with... we have walls, so let's go for castle. You have constabulary, but still... poverty and boredom. I think we can already start working on the circus. We should get industrial era before it's finished. Wait. I want to work the production, and we are growing very quickly, so let's work the last scientist slot. Where's the crime boredom? The same problem everywhere. Maybe let's get workshop to get the second engineer slot. We could use some more production. Okay, go. Need healing. And the admiral will stay in the city. Okay, go. How many do we still need? Oh, 1800. Might be able to get it next turn. Trying to find a way how to kill the heavy skirmisher, but I don't think I can do it. Also, I won't be able to kill this one. I could just kill him with the knight, but then the knight would die, so it's not worth it. Need Russia to come to me. I can't attack as long as Breda is here. Just too narrow. Well, let's just attack then. You're gonna be can't kill the skirmisher, but damage that we can do, he won't be able to stay here. If this one March, I want to get some units with March and Medic and some of them with Blitz. How can we do this? We can move the skirmisher on this tile next turn. Then we can move this cannon here, and the last cannon can stay here. Go. I was hoping that I'll be able to kill the musketman before he starts healing. Maybe he can still. That's 7 hit points. Might work. It's probably worth it. The city will go down much faster without garrison. There we go. And we heal from the kill, so it worked perfectly. Five, 6, that's not good enough. One die already, 3 hit points. There. And now I have to be careful. It is down to red. Let's move our Tercio. I want to have a vision here. Could use another worker. Wait, wait, wait. I know that the worker is unprotected, but if the Lancer wants to come closer, it's fine with me. If he takes the worker, I should be able to kill him next turn. The Skirmisher with the Tercio should be enough then. Excuse me. Oh, this is a tile that we wanted for quite a while. Okay. We don't need gold. Worth is not a problem. I'd rather work the university here. Or actually, we could work the Amber. That's also a little bit of science. Yeah, it will be improved soon, so it's probably worth it. That's 5 production, science, culture. I'll be fine. Build the shrine quickly. It's only 2 turns. 4 turns for market, so that's the basics. And then I think I'll build harbor. We don't have that many tiles with food around here. So anything that gives us food is pretty useful. Plus, it will give us like +3 production on top of the food. So it's definitely worth it. Okay, I think this will be all for this episode. We didn't get everything that we wanted. It's going quite well. We are not losing units. William is willing to negotiate, but I really want a favorable peace treaty from him and Breda. Peace treaty will have to wait. Actually, when I'm thinking about it, this declaration isn't too bad. We wanted Moscow anyway. It seems that Russia is behind tech-wise. Her units are really obsolete, so it might not be such a big problem. When we get Breda, we have cannons ready for the attack on Yaroslavl and Moscow. On the other side, just hoping that Nimrod will be enough. And then we will be able to vassalize Carthage. I don't want to take Gades, because I don't want to keep it. I would give it back to Carthage after I vassalize it. So if I can keep it intact, it would be better for our vassal. I will find out in the next episode. This one is over. So, as usual, I hope that you liked it. I hope that you're going to join me for the next one again. And until then, have a good time. Bye-bye.